welcome back to my channel. I'm Sunshine and we are going to go through some upper body where you are going to meet on our hands and knees to start it all off. When you come onto your hands and knees, I want you to make sure those knees are underneath your hips, your hands are underneath your shoulders, and you have lots of room for that spine to lengthen out. We're going to start with a few cat-cows here, and as you inhale, you're going to dip the belly, look all the way up towards the ceiling. Exhale, rounding your spine, tucking your chin. Inhale, dipping the belly, and exhale, rounding the spine. Perfect. Let's do one more in each direction. And then you're finding a neutral position in that spine. Your back is nice and long here. As you inhale, can you reach your right arm all the way up to the ceiling? Big twist, look up towards that hand. As you exhale, we're going to thread the needle. You're going to weave that arm under, but I want you to make sure your shoulder doesn't come all the way down to your mat. As you exhale, press through that left arm, lifting yourself back up. Nice big twist, and nice lift that backwards, inhale to the top. Exhale, weave that arm under, soft bend in that left arm as we find our twist. As you inhale, press through that left arm, recentering your chest, and then lift the arm, look up towards the ceiling. Exhale, twisting down. Inhale, lifting all the way up to the ceiling. Perfect. We're going to do two more here. One more, twisting down towards that mat. And then you lift back up to the ceiling. Really open that chest, nice big twist. And then reset your hand to your mat. All right, let's repeat the exact same movement on that left side. As you inhale, reach your left arm up, look up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, you're gonna weave that arm under, soft bend in that right elbow. Try not to let your shoulder tap your mat. Inhale, we lift all the way back up through the ceiling. Exhale all the way down towards your mat. Now, as we're doing this, not only are we stretching, but I want you to start to warm up those arms a little bit. So that right arm is getting a little workout here, pressing you away from your mat and slowly lowering you back down. Last one here. And we'll reset our hand. Perfect. Keeping those hands underneath your shoulders and knees underneath your hips. We're going to go into some forearm taps. I want you to pull your elbows in towards each other here, so your elbows are facing towards your knees. You're going to softly bend those elbows, lifting your fingertips from your mat. Try to pull those elbows in towards each other. As you exhale, lift the chest, extend those arms long. Inhale, we're going to find that bend. Exhale, we lift the chest. Looking forward, keeping that weight in your arms. Pulling that core in, that low spine is staying flat. You're squeezing those ribs in and towards each other. Whew. Warming up those arms here. We're squeezing those triceps every time we lower and lift. Little lift of those fingertips as you lower towards your forearms. And you lift away. Perfect. Inhale down. And exhale up. We're going to do 4 here. And then we pause for a little pulse at the bottom. Last 3. 2. On this next one, we're going to come halfway down and we're going to make a little pulse up and down just an inch. Pressing through those hands. Little lift of that forearm and drop it down. We have 5. Holding that core in, lengthen that spine. 4, 3, 2. On this last one, stay nice and low. You're going to pulse your elbows in towards each other and let them release out to the side. Pull them in and release out to the side. Keep your chest nice and still. It's like you're squeezing a ball in between those elbows. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way up. Whew. All right, those arms are getting nice and tired already. We're going to lower down onto our left forearm from here. Your right hand is going to stay out to the side, and we're going to keep that right elbow lifted. Pulling the core in, I want you to think about lengthening that tailbone here, and you're looking down towards your mat. I might twist and look towards you. That is just so I can see the camera. But I'd like you to look down towards your mat here, and we're trying to keep our chest centered and our hips centered. As you exhale, can we lift our right knee out to the side, squeezing the glutes, squeezing the core. Inhale, we tap it down. Exhale, we're lifting. Inhale, we tap it down. Now you're using those obliques to hold your hips really steady here. So as we make this little lift, try not to lift your hip up. I want those hips to stay square to your mat. That right arm is squeezing to keep your chest centered. We're going to do 3 here. Last 2. Last one, all the way up, little pulse at the top. Squeezing those obliques. You got this. You have 4, 3, 2. Last one, can you hold that leg up and extend the leg long? Perfect. This time as you exhale, pull your right knee towards your right elbow. Inhale, lengthen that leg nice and long. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen. You have 3 more here. Pressing through that right hand. 2. Last one. All the way long, and we're going to hold that leg long. From here, can we come up onto both of those hands? We're going to go into some chest presses. You're keeping your leg lifted, and as you inhale, lean your chest forward, bend the elbows. Exhale, press away from your mat. Inhale, we lean forward, bending those elbows. Exhale, we press away from our mat. Your hips should move a little bit here, so our entire body is holding the same position, and you're just bending at those elbows, and then pressing away. Whew! Those arms are getting tired. Pulling that core in. Keep that leg lifted. We got this. Lots of pressure in that right hand to balance. We have 4. Last 3. 2. On your last one, can we hold low? Little pulse of your leg back behind you. Whew. Yes, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. We have 3, 2, and 1. Lower that leg down. Oh. Knees go wider than your hips. Big toes come together. Framing a child's pose here. Reach those arms out long. Perfect. All right, we're gonna roll ourselves all the way back up. Coming onto those hands and knees. We're gonna repeat on the other side. This time when we're on our hands and knees, can we come down onto our right forearm? Left hand is out to the side. That left elbow is staying lifted. You're looking down towards your mat here. We're pulling the core in, flattening that spine. Keeping your hips nice and square. As you exhale, can we open that left knee out to the side? Inhale, tap it down. Exhale, little lift. Inhale, tap it down. We're squeezing our obliques here, stabilizing so the rest of our body stays still as just that leg makes a little lift and lowers down. Perfect. Whew. That left arm starting to get a little tired. We have 4 here. Last 3. 2. Last one. Can you hold that leg up? Little pulse up to the ceiling. Perfect. 5, 4. Press through that left hand. 2. And 1. Keep that leg up. Extend the leg long. All right, as you exhale, can you pull that left knee to left elbow? Inhale, extend long. Boy, you gotta get away. Last 3. 2. All right, we know what's coming next. Last one, you're going to extend that leg long. Come up onto both hands here. We're going into that chest press. You lower your chest forward as you inhale. Exhale, press away from your mat. Inhale, we lower, and exhale, we lift. Pulling that core in, pressing through those hands. Lots of weight should be in that left hand as a balance. Whew. We have 5 here. Last 4. You can do this. 3 more. 2. All right, on this next one, hold yourself low with that chest. Little pulse of your leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set that leg down. We'll find that child's pose again. Knees go wider than those hips. Press those hips back. Whew. Reach the arms out long. Dropping your forehead to your mat. All right, last little bit here. We're gonna roll ourselves all the way up. Go ahead and bring those legs out in front of you here. We're gonna have our hands back behind us on our mat. We're pressing through those shoulders. Your feet are in line with your hips. And as you exhale, can we lift our hips up nice and high like you're turning into a little tabletop? As you inhale, slowly roll down, little tap of your bottom. Exhale, we lift up high. Inhale, we tap down. As we're lifting and lowering, pulling the core in, squeezing those glutes, you're pressing through those shoulders to hold your chest up. You got this. We have 4 here. Last 3. 2. Very last one. Can you hold at the top? From here, can you twist your wrists so your fingers are pointed more towards those heels? We're gonna lower our hips a little bit lower, and you're gonna bend those arms so your bottom can barely tap your mat, and then we extend those arms. Squeezing those triceps every time you extend, pressing out of those shoulders. Exhale, we press up. Inhale, we lower. Hold that core in. I know this one is a real burner in those shoulders and in those wrists. We will not be here for long. We have 3, 2, very last one, and come all the way up. Let's roll those wrists out a little bit. Reversing directions. Setting those hands down, let's roll those shoulders out. Slowing down the breath. Slowing down the body. Here, can we reach that left arm across our chest, grabbing into the elbow. You're pressing the shoulder down away from your ear as you pull that arm across you. From here, can we sweep the left arm out to our side to touch the back of our mat. We're going to bring our right ear towards our right shoulder. You can grab onto the side of your head if you want to deepen that stretch. Maybe you lift that hand and you start to tilt it forward and back as if you were opening up a doorknob. Lengthening out that arm as far as you can. Pressing the shoulder down away from your ear. And we can reset that head. We're going to bring that right arm across your chest this time, pulling the shoulder down away from the ear. Slowing down the breath and body. Alright, from here, can you reach that arm to the back of our mat? You're going to tilt your left ear towards your left shoulder. Maybe you grab the side of your head. And the lift of that arm, and we're twisting like we're opening up a doorknob. You're trying to press the shoulder away from you, reaching those fingers as far away as you can. Go ahead and slowly reset that head, reset those arms. We're going to stretch out those triceps to finish. Can you bring one of those arms behind your head, grabbing onto your elbow? I want you to see if you can keep your head lifted here so we can press into that arm. One more big inhale. Exhale, release. And let those arms reset. We'll switch to the opposite arm, lifting it up and over your head, grabbing onto your elbow. Keeping the head lifted. One more big inhale. And release. Go ahead and set those hands down. We're going to close down those eyes. Taking big inhales through the nose. Trying to exhale through the nose. As you're sitting here, I want you to think about how your body is feeling in this moment. Your mind is calm. Your body is energized. I want you to take this feeling with you throughout the rest of your day. I want you to feel proud of yourself for finding some movement today. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful day.